North Korea, officially the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, has remained an enigma to the outside world for decades. Ruled by the Kim dynasty since its establishment in 1948, this isolated nation has been shrouded in secrecy, its citizens cut off from the global community. Kim Il-sung, the nation's founder, established a personality cult that continues to this day, with his successors, Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un, maintaining the family's iron grip on power. This dynastic rule has been marked by a totalitarian system, where the government exercises absolute control over every aspect of its citizens' lives. The Kim regime's ideology, known as Juche, emphasizes self-reliance and national unity. However, this self-imposed isolation has come at a great cost to the North Korean people. The government's prioritization of military spending, including the pursuit of nuclear weapons, has left the economy in shambles. Basic necessities like food and medicine are scarce, and the population has endured widespread poverty and malnutrition for decades. Despite this, the regime continues to invest heavily in its military, conducting missile tests that destabilize the region and threaten global security. The North Korean regime's disregard for human rights is disturbing. The government controls all media and communication channels. Dissent is met with swift and brutal punishment. Political prisons hold thousands in horrific conditions. Torture and forced labor are commonplace. The government's control extends to daily life. Movements are strictly monitored. Freedom of speech and assembly are non-existent. Attempting to flee results in dire consequences. The pervasive surveillance system identifies dissent. Silence is the only option for most. In recent years, North Korea's actions have become increasingly provocative, raising concerns about the stability of the Korean peninsula and the wider region. The regime has conducted numerous missile tests, defying international sanctions and escalating tensions with its neighbors. Kim Jong-un has also engaged in a war of words with world leaders, particularly the United States, further isolating North Korea on the global stage. The country's nuclear ambitions pose a significant threat, not only to its immediate neighbors but also to international peace and security. The stark contrast between North and South Korea is a testament to the devastating consequences of totalitarian rule. While South Korea has flourished into a vibrant democracy and a global economic powerhouse, North Korea remains mired in poverty and oppression. The two Koreas, once a unified nation, are now separated by a heavily fortified border, a physical manifestation of the deep ideological divide that exists between them. The ongoing tensions on the Korean peninsula serve as a constant reminder of the human cost of division and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. North Korea's actions have not gone unnoticed by the international community. The United Nations has imposed numerous sanctions on the country in an effort to curb its nuclear program and improve its human rights record. However, these sanctions have had limited success, as the regime has found ways to circumvent them with the help of allies like China and Russia. The international community faces a difficult challenge in dealing with North Korea. Engagement and diplomacy have yielded few results, while military action carries the risk of a catastrophic conflict. Despite its isolation, North Korea has become increasingly adept at using cyber warfare to generate revenue and steal sensitive information. The country's hackers have been linked to major cyber attacks around the world, targeting banks, businesses, and government institutions. These illicit activities not only provide the regime with much-needed funds, but also pose a growing threat to global cybersecurity. The international community must work together to counter this threat and hold North Korea accountable for its actions.